Well, this is my first ever cooking video, and I'm going to tell you that this is one of my first attempts at cooking by myself. So if I cut something wrong or did something wrong, I'm sure I did because it's my first time. But I wanted to make this video because a long time ago, a couple of years ago, I saw something in like one of those magazines about it. So I was like, let's make it. And basically it's foods to help you focus and all that stuff on finals, studying for exams, because I know my exams are coming up. I have 9 days left of school. Oh my gosh. And so I wanted to get this out because I know some people are already out. Some are getting out later than me, and some are getting out at the same time as me. So comment below what time you're getting out of school or when you did get out of school. And basically that's all I wanted to say in this intro. But so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's just get into it. First, you're gonna need a tomato, jalapeno, garlic clove, lime, and a white onion. Next, you'll need a blender or food processor of some sort and tortilla chips. You'll need cumin, cilantro, salt, and sugar. First, we're going to take the lime and just get all of the juice out of that lime, as much juice as you can, which, if you're as weak as me, is kind of extremely difficult because juicing lime is not easy, and I don't have anything that'll do it for me, so I just did it by hand and kind of used the bottom of the blender, I guess, where the blade goes, and it worked. So you could always try that. Now I'm just taking the tomato and cutting it up into little chunks. You don't want it too completely cut up. You want it to be bigger to make the salsa more chunkier. And yeah, that's basically what I'm just doing here with all of the tomato. And then you're just gonna pop all of those tomatoes right into your blender on top of that lime juice. Next, you're going to take your white onion and you're going to do basically the same exact thing you did with the tomato by cutting it up into chunks, but not super, super tiny little pieces. And then you're just going to be popping that in your blender on top of your tomatoes. Now I'm cutting up the jalapeno, and if you want it to be less spicy, you can add in half the jalapeno because mine got pretty spicy, or also make sure you cut out the seeds because those are part of what makes it extremely spicy. Now take your garlic clove and you're going to cut that into tiny little chunks as well and add that on top of your jalapeno. Next, put in 3 tablespoons of ground cumin. Then pop in 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm just cutting up the fresh cilantro and chopping it all up, and then I'm going to put it in, measure out 1 cup of it and put that into the blender with the rest of the stuff. And yeah. Finally, you're going to blend that all up and pulse it however many times till it's the consistency that you like your salsa, and voila, you are done and you are ready to serve it with some tortilla chips. It's super, super yummy. The peppers from the salsa heat up your body and get your blood flowing, which gives you energy, and it's a much better alternative to drinking Monster or Red Bull or all those bad energy drinks that are terrible for you. So when you start feeling groggy and gross, this is a way better alternative to eat. What you need for this one is jelly, peanut butter, and some pretzels. Just spread the pretzels out on a plate and put some peanut butter on them, and then on top of that some jelly and the other pretzel on top of it, and that's basically so simple and all you have to do. So what the peanut butter and jelly pretzels do is basically this snack is to help you find your motivation, because the protein and the carbs and the protein in the peanut butter and the carbs in the pretzel combined will basically like kick you into being really motivated, kick you into high gear. And the jelly is just like a sweet part to add to it for fun. But this helps you find your motivation and actually want to study. Now for this you're going to need raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries, and you're going to also need a bowl, whipped cream, and that's it. So the neat thing about the berries and whipped cream is it helps you boost your memory. The antioxidants in the berries actually help you boost your memory. So it kind of helps you soak up all your notes and flashcards and different things you have to memorize for exams. And then the whipped cream, once again, like the jelly, is just a sweet part to add to it to make it more fun. All you need is pudding, chocolate chips, and a glass for this one. So the really neat thing about the chocolate pudding is, even though it's such a simple dish, the chocolate actually helps lower your stress hormones. So like panic won't sink in when it's really late and you have like still a lot to go through. And the silky texture of the pudding will also make you want to kind of like calm down and savor it, and you won't be as stressed out, which is really, really nice. And you can add like, the chocolate chips on top or something for another extra sweet surprise. For this one, you're going to need Chex Mix, walnuts, cinnamon, and sugar. And finally, for the mix of nuts and cereal, this helps you get really good focus. I know that like when you're studying, your phone can keep buzzing or something can be bothering you, like the TV, and it will keep pulling you away from your studying for exams. But the omega-3s in the walnuts help your brain stay on task, so you can kind of zero in on what you're reading and like studying. And when you mix them with cereal, the crunch helps keep you alert. And then the pinch of cinnamon and sugar is just, once again, to give it that sweetness that everyone loves. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said in the intro, to leave a comment saying when you got out of school or when you are getting out of school. I'm getting out June 5th. Woo! And if you like this video, then thumbs it up. It means a lot. And if you want to see more from me, then hit the subscribe button. I post videos every week. And with that, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.